Right, I'm going to try and take the front wing off. The bolts are not coming undone, all the screws. I didn't think they would. They're obviously rusted from the inside. Before I start drilling them out, what I'm going to try and do, I'm going to weld a bolt on as much as I can and see if that'll do it. It's probably just going to snap off, but it'll save me drilling them all out. We'll give it a go anyway. Well, I've got them all out. I don't know if you can see there. I'm going to have to, once the wing's off, I reckon I can, because I use a small sort of drill on there, I'm pretty confident I can actually drill and tap that out. I'm going to have to do a little repair on that, which is not the end of the world, considering the big repairs that I've done. So I've got all these bolts out now. Actually managed to get that one out, and the bottom two. So that one's out. I have to drill that one, that one come out. I have to drill that one. Yeah, I'm having trouble getting these bolts undone. The only way I seem to be able to do it is they're actually turning. It's not a problem, they are turning. But unfortunately what's happening is they're just not undoing. So I'm going to have to get the disc cutter down there. I don't know if you can see or not. It's down there. So I'm going to have to go right the way along. It's a bit of a pain, but shame it didn't come out. What I'm doing now, I've just got a chisel on there at the moment just to prise it apart a little bit. I know there's loads of bolts down here hold this bit together, but the chances of that actually come undone is quite slim as well. Oh, much fun. I've been struggling to sort of get these bolts out of the top of the wing here. They should have been these type, but they're not. They're actually little nuts and bolts. Where's the one I've just taken off? Almost have thrown it away. Yeah, so little nuts and bolts. So what I'm going to have to do, I'm going to have to run a disc cutter all the way through these. I didn't really want to do it that way, but I've got a span on them the other side. But when I just looked in there, there were little nuts and bolts all the way around there. I don't know if they're standard, but they should be these. They are. Oh, I don't think you can see one now. No. Can't really see it. What was that? My pen. Anyway, disc cutter time then. Right, all the wings loose. I haven't actually taken it off yet because I want to show you the first time. Well, we'll both sit together to see how bad it is underneath. These bolts on here, I had to just grind them through. I couldn't get them off otherwise. The screws down here, I've got one of them out, and that's about it. The bottom, not held on anyway. So the wing is actually loose at the moment. The bit I couldn't get is I muddled this up quite a bit. But this corner's actually rotten anyway, so I'll just put a disc cutter right the way through there, and I missed down there, so I know I've got to replace this bit anyway. And judging by these little pot rivets, there's a bit of plate in there anyway. So what I'll do, I'll set you up in the tripod, and we'll take it off, and we'll see together how bad it is. Yeah, I'm not worried about that bit there, because what I wanted to do on the other side, I'll show you. I repaired it anyway, and I wanted a little gap under there. And if I repair this one, which I'm going to have to, stay with it, I'm going to do exactly the same. So let's set you up with the tripod, and we'll have a look together. Let's see how bad this is. Alright, let's have a look. I'm not sure how easy this wing is going to come off. I should just lift off. Not too bad. Alright, first bit, this bit here now, isn't actually that bad. Looks a bit more than there, that's okay. These are the bolts I've got to try and get out to do something with. Rust wires. It's actually original colour there, look. I think these bits of rubber here I've actually saved the day. I'll have to take them all off. There's a part of the inner seal, I think. Can't remember where that goes now. Yeah, see the seal, isn't it? That doesn't actually do anything, so I should get rid of that. Rust wires in here, it's all good. You can see where I've chopped through the bolts. Yeah, make a better job actually, look. This top corner is a bit crusty. So I'm going to have to do sort of this bit around here. The rest of it seems okay. Now you come to the front of it. Doesn't seem too bad. Should have done that. These bits here, I actually managed them all right as well, look. Quite pleased with that. Little grinder. That's okay. Until we get to here. See if I can find something that'll give it a poke. Oh, that's just my poking stick. Not actually that bad. Got something worse than that. Look at what's in there. Can't really see it. Yeah, that's all this. Anyway, so it looks like I'm going to have to do the same as I did the other side. Do this piece in here. I'll just cut that right along. And this piece here I've got to do, because that is, not sure what's behind that. Let me see in here. Don't you see anything in here? Looks like there's a bit of plate. Oh. I'm putting my finger in there, get stuck. Down the bottom there's a bit of plate. I don't know where that's, I've cut through there. Still, can't be helped, can it? Yeah, that's all wobbly. And that's that other bracket I cut through. Right, so all in all, it's not any worse than the other side, really. Under this, okay. And the wing, oh, this part of the inner wing, that's the piece that was in here. So that's sort of well protected. So the rest of it seems okay. Apart from the bottom, there's the obligatory chicken wire and filler. All in there, it's all okay. Little dent there. That piece here I'm going to have to sort of replace anyway. But the rest of it, all things considered, I don't know what that bit is like that. Oh, it's that rubber thing, isn't it? Didn't make a bad job of cutting it off. Just bolt in there, nut and bolt, that kind of stuff. Yeah, so I'm quite pleased with it in a sort of a roundabout way. So first of all, I'm going to have a good clear up, and then I'm going to treat it a little bit and do a nice standing up bit. I'm going to do that bit, which I've done. I've done it on the other side. I can't remember how I've done it there. So no too much lid. It's a little hole there. Anyway, all in all, not too bad, is it? Right, before I do all the rest of the repairs on this piece underneath the wing, like all down here, and that's quite a big repair I've got to do. It's actually had a bash there, isn't it? But what I'm going to do, because our back's playing up a little bit today, I'm going to do a nice standing up bit. I'm going to do this bit. I'm just going to peel all this off and see how much I can get away. Now I might be able to just get a piece over there. Anyway, let's give it a go. Let's crack on. Well, before I cut this piece out, I just want to make sure that that is actually level there. A little bit higher there, and in that way sort of level, isn't it? Well, I spent quite a bit of time, probably about 10 minutes or so, trying to make it fit properly. It's not a bad fit, I just need to get that fitting a little bit more, just give it a little bend down. I put a couple of relief cuts in here to bend it sort of curvy that way. So I'm just going to play around with it just a little bit longer, because I found, well, quite boring, but I've actually found if you spend a bit longer getting this part to fit, it takes less filler and it's easier to weld. So that's pretty much what I'm going to do at the moment. I've got to cut this, see the little slot there, I've got to cut a little slot in there, and then that's pretty much it. Let's crack on. Well, I've just cut the little slot in there. What I've got to do is drill some more holes. I need to do some plug welds, so I might do 1, 2, I might do 4 of them. If I get a couple of them to take, it'd be good. It actually fits a lot better now. I need to just give it a little tiny tweak to make it fit a little bit better. So what I might do is quickly go and drill these holes here for the plug welds, make it fit, cut it out, weld it in, done. Well, I'll give it a quick tack. It's a little bit higher there, so I'm just going to put the grinder down there and just give it a little whack down, and I'm going to let it cool down because it's really hot at the moment. And I'm just going to do the normal stuff, weld it up, grind it down. Well, that's all welded and ground. There's a little bit of a low bit there, but all in all, I think it's come out really well. Considering there's a big hole there. Needs a bit more of a grind, but I think I'll call that a day. Well, thanks for watching. I hope it hasn't been too boring for you. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to end the video a bit short at the moment because I've almost run out of gas. I've got a little tiny bit left. And obviously, well, so it's not obviously, it's the weekend and I won't be able to get to the supplier until sort of the end of next week. So in the meantime, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to sort of cut some rust out. And hopefully I've got enough gas just to put a couple of tack welds on it, just hold it in place. But anyway, if you have liked the video, please subscribe and leave some comments. And a thumbs up would be fantastic. And I look forward to seeing you again shortly. Bye now.